Alrighty, y'all. We're gonna take a little trip through Middletown, Pennsylvania today. This is something of an experimental video for me, but I'd like to do a little series on my beloved Middletown. And you know how about a month before the seasons change, there's always a day where the forthcoming season kind of rears its head and says, "Hey, I'm coming." Well, today is that day. What is today? Tuesday, February 13th, I believe. It's about 62 degrees out here. Now, I know we've got another month's worth of winter coming, but, you know, today is that day. And I'm just going to take you kind of around the parameter of Middletown. What you're seeing in front of you, this big wall, is the eastern border of the Harrisburg International Airport. And yeah, just a couple of blocks from my house. And what you'll notice about Middletown, no matter what part of it you venture into, it is an old town. You won't see neighborhoods being torn down and replaced with, you know, new structures and all that kind of stuff. Now, here we are. This is the western border of town. The buildings you see in front of you there on the hill are the Penn State Harrisburg student housing buildings. They've only been there maybe 5 years. And I'm sad to say that the business community of this town has yet to cotton on to how to serve a college community. I just, you know, just blows my mind. But here we are, we're heading west. This is the main thoroughfare through Middletown. It's Route 230, otherwise known as Main Street. And we're coming up on what is, you know, nowadays, and has been for some time, known as the Square. Yes, here we go. Oh, we get to stop here. You get to see the wonderful 7-Eleven. Yeah. Here, I'm turning around, but there's a wonderful old tavern and hotel here on that northeastern corner. And I'm going to turn the camera to the left when I get down to the next intersection, and which was the original intersection of Middletown. But look quickly, I've got a car behind me, so I can't slow down, but you'll see Ellis's house. It's the tan building here. I'm going to turn the camera. See that tan house? That was Ellis's house. Still is Ellis's house. I'll do a more detailed video about that in the future. Now we're coming up on to the east end of town. If I would take a left here, it would take me about 6 miles down the road to Hummelstown, which is the next door neighbor to Hershey, Pennsylvania. I think we should all know what that is, right? Yeah, we're on the western end of town, and this yellow house coming up, you see it? See this yellow house? Look at that yellow house. That was the home of the man who created Mickey Mouse. And I'm not even kidding, folks. There's a lot of controversy about that. Of course, but Google it. Google the tale. Just Google Middletown, Pennsylvania, Mickey Mouse, and you'll get the tale. And I'm going to make a more detailed video about that in the future. We're heading west again through this lovely neighborhood. Middletown is Dauphin County, Pennsylvania's oldest established community. It's even older than the state capital of Harrisburg. And it was named Middletown because it's midway between Lancaster and Carlisle. Now, you astute viewers of my channel know that Carlisle is where my family came in 1972 when we left Mississippi. Now I'm headed back south here to my neighborhood. Again, I hope this video turns out okay. It's really a test. On the left here used to be a car dealership, interestingly enough. My grandparents bought a car there back in 1974. Love it. And here's Spruce Street to the right. Spruce Street, that's Ellis's Street. But again, this is just a kind of a test video to get out today. The Saturn that I'm driving needs a run. Oh, we got a school bus here. Keep the Subaru in the garage and all that, but this Saturn needs a run. Keep the battery charged and all that. I actually try to go down every morning during the winter to start it up, you know, and take it out whenever I can. I take it to my doctor's appointments and to the grocery store and stuff like that. Anytime I get out, I take this car. Now this is the, we're going to stop again. This is the downtown shopping area of Middletown. The building you see before you on the right, big beautiful brownstone, used to be a bank. Again, I can give some more detailed history in a future video, but it's a restaurant now and has been for about 15 years. It's called the Brownstone. Here's the downtown shopping area. There's my grocery store on the right. We've got some banks along here on the left. The railroad bridge that you see coming up here was a big to-do about 5 or 6 years ago when they replaced the bridges. People turned out in droves to see it, to see the view without the bridge. It was a big deal, and I'm sorry I missed that. Now, if I were to turn left here, that's Route 441. Yeah, like in Tom Petty's American Girl. Out on 441. Yeah, 441. But down 441 there, here we go again, is the notorious, the infamous 3 Mile Island, site of America's worst nuclear disaster. Anyway, there is just all kinds of history in this town, all kinds of stuff going on. It's a great place for Americana. It's a classic American town. So much to enjoy and appreciate. So I will be making more videos detailing all kinds of stuff here in Middletown in the future. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.